So today's going to be day 3 of being out here in London and Strathroy with Steve McKeegan, the former goalie coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, I want to finish off the Q&A questions we got the other day because we got so many good Q&A questions. That is today's video. So we're going to get to that Q&A in a second, but I want to share with you maybe the most Canadian thing that happens all week. Eric D on Instagram, he's a follower of mine. He sent me a $25 gift card to Tim Hortons yesterday just because he's a wicked dude. I'm not going to go blow that $25 at Tim Hortons. I'm going to go buy some hockey cards. Thank you, Eric, for the gift card. Very excited. I got 2 rookie cards in those 15 packs. If you watch these videos, I hope that you see and you understand that I'm the kind of guy where I will do literally anything in my power, physically, humanly possible, to get better, to try to give myself an edge. I watch NHL highlights, I watch the goaltenders, I try to break down every little possible thing that I can from their game and ask myself, why does this work? Does this work? Can I apply it to my game? And if so, how can I apply it to make myself better? Always in the constant pursuit of trying to get better. Just something I want to share. I know there's some young goalies that watch the show. I know there's some guys from junior, and I think that this is something that I really wish that I would have told myself and embraced and had it sunk into my goddamn head when I was younger, and it would have helped me a lot more. But hopefully this helps somebody watching the video. Miller got it all the way across
back. Stretch out, I'll take care of it. First of all, if the puck was just moving around the perimeter and the shots weren't dangerous, so okay, show me your more movement-ready stance where you're a little bit. We know the relaxed concentration you're going to use when threat level is very low, and allows you to conserve energy and be physically, mentally sharp later in the game. So it's a very erect stance. Obviously, you got the hellebuck going there, and you have enough threat awareness to know this has got to get down if a shot's imminent. Clearly filling the top corners from this view, but from the ice view, they might be a hair above the net. Your upper body angle is nice, and your gloves out project in front of your body. You'll notice the blocker is not as far forward as the trapper. And a lot of times, when everything's both equally forward, it's a more balanced position. Yeah. If both gloves are equal, let me see your stick for a second. Okay. You could.
So you want me to do what I was doing?
Right. Okay. So you can do what you want, but what I'm saying is, number one, you got it left to right level, but also it's not up against your chest like this. It's gloves are both forward like that. But that's not something I would change or adapt. It's just something to be aware of.
Well, I think the only reason why is the stick positioning works a little better, like just a touch closer to the body. The glove is just like, it's not like that full like linebacker.
Yeah.
Or like Hiller, but just like
it's a comfortable, it's neutral. Don't be changing shit. Just keep doing what you're doing, but just be aware of it. Okay, just slide all the pucks over here to the dot. He's gonna try to beat you with a fake puck shot. I want you to react to where you think he's shooting it, okay? Don't make it exaggerated, make it look realistic, but the first one, just do it like a drag snapper. Did you go blocker side high?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. This time, just try to go 5-hole. You will be dead nuts every time. You're perfect on it. Yep. You're not reacting to the puck in any way, but you're reacting appropriately to the scoring chance. And the stick and body language information he's giving you clearly recognize he was going blocker cheddar there. Back up one step, give yourself a little bit of reaction time. Now they're gonna come under here and just react with stick save, butterfly save, whatever you want. It's low shot, you ready? Doing is we're working on just picking up pucks and just using a purely foot-eye coordination.
I'm so uncomfortable doing that.
The way you've made butterfly saves in your life is you're reading the situation and you're seeing the stroke coming, and you know to trigger your knee drive. But if you don't see the release, now it becomes purely reactionary. That proves my point about people reacting to the flight of the puck. You got front net traffic, you can't see crap, and all of a sudden Ovechkin gets one on his stick and you're right here and you see it developing.
Honestly, I'm starting to think more about like my weight transfer. Like, am I getting too committed to that shot, or?
All right, so you got to be loose. You can't be committed to anything. You got to have balance, so you're floating, so you can move sideways. Excellent. I love your pivots. You're getting square and nice. You all right, Trav? Head or neck?
Good.
Now you're adapting. Like, show me your full flare butterfly. Like, that's super wide. Like, if you look at it from this angle here, there's no way to beat you. I think when you were coming over with it, you're landing like this instead of landing with the full flow that you're at. A lot of stuff catches you blind, and all of a sudden somebody's exposed. And you have to be able to have the structure and containment in your game when you don't get clean looks at pucks.
I don't like it.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Not very nice, not very friendly at it.
Why do you think that? Why do you think you have that feeling of not liking it? And basically what you're gonna do, I don't want you touching my pucks. Okay, that's good, that's first variation. So you're gonna pivot, plant, stop the slide that briefly, yep, pull that knee back down. Go.
Hockey cards round 2, let's go. Give me some rookie cards, Steve.
Yes, dude! I got the card! Holy shit!
Is that the first pack you opened?
That's the first pack. Holy. Matthew Chuck.
Another Carey Price.
Steve. Clear cut. What a day.
So he went 3 full years without playing one game. He made his practices his games. And I told you about how they use the save percentage in practice all the time. So he treated every practice like it was one of his games. Injury to the starter in the red-white game. So they start Chuck Thus, first game of the regular season, win. Second game, win. NCAA All-American as a senior, D1, after not playing one game in 3 years. And also paying his own way. He ended up playing in the minor leagues for Los Angeles. Plays a little major A, ineligible, doesn't play for 3 years, doesn't feel sorry for himself, doesn't use it as an excuse. When the opportunity finally came, he was able to walk through that door.
Good pulls, good coffee,
Good pulls.
good goalie coach.
J_Hayes74, is it true Toronto will not look at a prospect under 6'2"?
They will look at anybody that can win and has proven that they're going to win that's above 6 feet.
How do you get to the pro level?
You got to dominate at every level you're at, and to get at the pro level, you know, you have to remove all weaknesses from your game. So I've always said to kids, find your weaknesses and systematically with vigor remove all your weaknesses. Come up with a plan of attack to fix what you suck at.
Sean G, 2979, what is the importance of rotating properly?
That sounds like one of those newfangled questions. Of course you want to be square to the puck and turning whichever way you can. And backside recoveries, you've got to get a powerful hip rotation to get to where you're going. So if it's referring to those type of biomechanics, that would be my answer. But as far as, you know, that's all I know about rotation.
Home grenade, do you try and have guys play one specific style, or do you work to improve their existing styles?
A smart goalie coach will never make it about themselves or their approach, because like in an NHL thing, we may have 5 different goalies from 5 different goalie coaches: Swedish, Finnish, Quebec League goalie, Western League, college goalie. So you work within what they have, and you can refine those 3 control elements: positional, rebound control, and puck handling control, without trying to change styles or change approaches.
Goalie Cam 1, I do a better job than you.
You are correct.
The best goalie you've ever worked with?
Obviously, it would be Eddie Balfour.
Jacob Canton, what is the most important thing you could teach a goalie? One thing.
To control the puck and don't stop the puck. The biggest mistake goalies make is they spend their whole life stopping the puck, and they get to be very popular in the beer leagues. If you control the puck, you drive a Lamborghini.
Be cleaner. Want to send me some free gear that Freddie Anderson doesn't use? Feel free to DM me.
I have no connection to his free gear, but I can hook you up with some free Vaughn stuff if you want.
Tyler Rogers, what goaltender do you want all of your goalies to model their game after?
I want them to model their games after themselves and stop trying to emulate other people.
So be the best themselves they can be, not the best Freddie Anderson
right.
mock-up. What is the best stance you could have in relation to glove position, foot depth, etc.?
Well, your stance depth is going to vary depending on the urgency of the threat. And you could have a standing up stance or a more movement stance reaction. But at the end of the day, your stance should be whatever's most comfortable for you, where you're not getting burned. So if you start getting lit on the glove, adjust your glove position.
As usual, I like to remind you, SidelineSwap.com is the greatest place in the world. This is the greatest website because Pro Return new and used sport equipment at 70% discounted prices, backed by a buyer-seller protection guarantee. Go to the website. Highly recommend you go there. I will see you in the next video.